When finding the area of a parallelogram, parallelograms are a lot like rectangles. We know the area of a rectangle is length times width. So while rectangles are length times width, that works because they have 90-degree angles, which means all the sides are perfectly straight. But parallelograms are not quite the same. While a rectangle is a kind of parallelogram, parallelograms, as you can see here, have like slanted sides, so it's not perfectly straight, so measuring can sometimes be tricky. If, in this case, I wanted to find an area of this parallelogram, I would have to take its base, and a base is a straight side of the parallelogram, and its height, I would multiply it by its height. Height's a little bit trickier. Height is rarely a side on a parallelogram. In fact, the only parallelogram where the side is also the height is a rectangle or a square. In this case, I'm trying to find the height by finding the distance between the two bases in a 90-degree way. So I can pick any of these. All of these are the height, and sometimes they even show it on the outside here like that. The height's just the distance between the two. In this case, area is its base, which is 20, times its height, which is 12, and in this case, the area is 240 inches squared. For this one, try these two. Again, the area of a parallelogram is its base times its height. Try these and pause the video, and then we'll go over them. For the first one, I'm looking at knowing that the area is the base times the height, so the area of this is its base, and I look down here, and it doesn't have a number, but I know they're the same because that's what makes a parallelogram. Looks like its base is 8, times its height, and I'm just looking for the 90 degrees between the top. Looks like this time it's out here. It could be anywhere here as long as it's 90 degrees from the top to the bottom. 8 times 6, and in this case, the area of this one is 48 square meters. Over at the other one, I'm going to see that the area is going to be its base times its height. So I'm going to look for the base. It looks like the base is down here. It's 3 times its height, and it could be any distance between the two. They measure it out here, but it could be measured anywhere. In fact, they're all the same. In this case, it's 9.5. And if we want to find the area, we just take 3 times 9.5, and that ends up being 28.5 centimeters squared.